Donald Trump has just 8 days before he will be forced to make up his mind on Iran. He says he wants to end the unpopular war, but insists that he is under no time pressure to do that. But in reality, the clock is ticking for Trump as he continues to give out his mixed signals. Under the 1973 War Powers Resolution, a U.S. president can only wage war without congressional approval for 60 days. And that deadline expires on the 1st of May. And that is when the 60-day period ends, basically, since Trump formally notified the Congress about the military action. And once that deadline hits, what happens then? Trump will basically be forced into a critical decision, one that could define the future of this conflict. Trump has 4 options, basically, right now. Seek approval from the Congress to continue the war, begin withdrawing U.S. forces, find a temporary legal workaround to extend the operations, or simply just defy the law. But then pressure is building up in Washington, to say the least. Democrats have repeatedly called the war illegal. In fact, the Democrats also argue that the strikes were launched without proper authorization. Even some Republicans previously hinted that they don't want the war to continue beyond the 60-day limit without congressional approval. And this could be a potential turning point in political support for this war as well. But then Trump is continuing to project confidence. Taking to social media, he said, I'm quoting, "I have all the time in the world, but Iran does not. The clock is ticking," quote unquote, he claims. And he said this while maintaining that the U.S. is in no rush to end the war.
How long are you willing to wait until you get a unified response?
Don't rush me, Jeff. Guys like you want to say, oh, so we were in Vietnam like for 18 years. We were in Iraq for many, many years. We're in for all the, I don't like to say World War II because that was a biggie, but we were 4.5, almost 5 years in World War II. We were in the Korean War for 7 years. I've been doing this for 6 weeks.
But then events on the ground are also changing. The fragile ceasefire remains in place. The Iranian foreign minister, meanwhile, is expected to visit Islamabad, Muscat and Moscow to coordinate closely with its partners, reportedly, and consult on regional matters. Iran's state news agency, meanwhile, reporting sounds of air defense firing in western Tehran, while the Mehr news agency earlier reported that the air defense systems were activated in several parts of the capital to counter hostile targets. From Israel, the defense minister issued a sharp threat against Iran. He says the IDF is waiting for Washington's green light to resume the war. Katz said that the central objective of a renewed Israeli campaign will basically be to eliminate the new supreme leader, who is reportedly injured during the opening strikes of the operation. So while Trump says there is no rush, the legal, political, military pressure telling a different story. With just days left before that deadline that we just told you about, the world is watching the developments very closely because come the 1st of May, Donald Trump will no longer have the luxury of waiting. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.